Was good, y'all. Red Sosa coming back at y'all with another banger. And as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, I am going to be bringing y'all the first and best ever two-way post-scoring playmaker gameplay, y'all. I have brought y'all films and videos of this build already and how it has been, but I'm telling y'all today I am going to be bringing y'all even more gameplay of how much better this build has gotten. Now you can see my rep, of course, but that does not matter. I have been playing this game non-stop, putting out builds. Y'all already know how I do for the Rich Gang family. But before we get into the actual gameplay, man, let's go ahead and take a quick look at what the stats, badges, and everything that goes into this build is going to be. So first, we are going to be taking a look at the stats. Currently, right now, I have this build at a 98 overall, but this is a 99 overall gameplay that I am bringing y'all, so do not worry. As you can see, all of these stats are going to be getting a +1, so something really key here is going to be the 79 to 80 ball handle, getting you those pro dribble moves. The physicals are on point. We get that 99 rebounding, and then when it comes to the steal and block, this is something interchangeable if you wanted to remake this build. Now, as you can see, I do already have that gym rat badge. When it comes to the takeovers, I like to run the slashing and lockdown. I feel like these are best in my opinion, but you can also add the glass cleaning or even the sharp shooting, y'all. Now, when it comes to the badges, this build is definitely goated, y'all. We get 20 of the badges when it comes to the finishing. Something that I would change here if I was going to would be from Acrobat. You can put on Lob City Finisher if you want to, but you're going to see in this gameplay that without that badge, I am catching crazy oops. And in all honesty, it's really going to come down to what you are comfortable with running. Again, as long as you feel comfortable with the set you're going with, you're going to be completely fine. Now, when it comes to the shooting, I have the 7 badges right here. If I was to change anything, I would probably consider putting on Corner Specialist on Silver. I like the setup that we have right now, but let's go ahead and keep on going. Now, when it comes to the playmaking side of things, we do have 26 badges that we are able to work with. So honestly, this category is probably one of the most important because this is going to be between helping you or your teammates more. So again, there are a lot of badges on this specific category that are going to help out your teammates. One being Floor General as well as Dimer. But again, if you want to change this setup and go anything different from what I'm showing y'all here, that is something completely fine, y'all. Now, let's go ahead and get into the last category, which is going to be the defense. We have 24 badges, so that is going to be super clutch. When it comes to this, in my opinion, I feel like it is also going to be best to keep on this setup that I have currently, or you can take off Tireless Defender as well as Brick Wall. Go ahead and throw on Defensive Leader, and the last couple badges when it comes to the defense, you could spread the wealth here. In my opinion, I'm going to go with Pickpocket as well as Brown's Tireless Defender. Now, let's go ahead and get into the setup of my animations, y'all. I wanted to bring y'all every single thing that I possibly could when it comes to this build. So as you can see, when we're talking about the shots, these are all of the animations that I use when it comes to post control, free throw, everything into it. I actually use a custom jumper, so if you want that, go ahead and drop a like right now. When it comes to the dribble moves, these are the dribble moves that I always use. Same thing with the dunks and layups, y'all. Again, these are really interchangeable. It comes down to your preference and play style, but again, you're going to be really surprised at some of the animations that I will be getting out of this gameplay. Now, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. First things first, as you can see, y'all already know we're starting out 0-0, and y'all already know that I'm going to be getting the ball first. Straight ISO big in the building. Y'all know I do not need any screens. I am barely starting out right here with my dribbles, and as you can see, I go right behind them, side to side, behind the back for the easy dunk, y'all. So as you can see with this build, even though you do not have the 80 ball handle at all times, you are still able to dribble. As you can see right here, some of these clips are going to be without the 80 ball handle, and I am moving and dribbling just as good as anybody else. As you can see, I am hitting threes, dunking on opponents, y'all, and it is just going to get continuously better. In my personal opinion, My favorite thing about this two-way post-scoring playmaker is that you are able to run center on offense as well as defense, and you're going to be able to guard any position 1 through the 5, y'all. It does not matter if they have a 99 speed. I made this build specifically to lock up any single build that goes up against it, and as you can see right here, I come up and down playing like a big man with the screen and rolling, getting the easy alley-oops. Now with this build, I like to press ball a lot, but as you can see right here, I do not get the bump animation. I communicate with my teammate and he ends up coming back down to get the block, and we still maintain the possession, y'all. So that's something with this build. You definitely have to communicate with your teammates, because this is not a normal center or a guard build. This is a build that can literally, yes, I know everybody says it, but this build can do everything. When it comes to the post control, as you can see, all you need is a little patience and you are definitely going to be fine. Right here as well, y'all, the defense just goes crazy and the offense is even better. So in my opinion, if you want to make a build that is going to be able to do everything, dribble like a guard, play defense like a lockdown, post score like a post scoring center, go ahead and continue to watch, because as you can see, this build is catching bodies straight, putting them in a casket, y'all, helping them back up off the floor. I'm telling you, this build is literally my favorite build that I have found and discovered in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. And as you can see, the dunks just go crazy, y'all. If you are one that is looking to have fun, not worrying too much about what you have to do when it comes to making this build, this is going to be the one for you. So go ahead and drop a like right now if y'all want me to bring y'all the best version possible made of this build. It can shoot, it can finish, everything that you want, everything that you need, this is going to be. And we also get that double takeover of slashing and lockdown, and the animations are just crazy, y'all. Look at this. It is so fun to use this build because they do not know what to do once you start taking over the game just like this. I'm going to go ahead and get the steal, end it with a fading midi, and I green it, y'all. I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and get into another gameplay, y'all. As you can see right here, I'm using the side-to-side animations. These are literally the most overpowered normal dribble moves in the game. If y'all want me to go ahead and drop a dribble tutorial on how to dribble without pro dribble moves, I will definitely go ahead and do so. Look at how overpowered this build is. Straight a LeBron James build, Zion Williamson, literally every single GOAT that you can think of, this build is made into one, y'all. The defense is on point. When it comes to the offense, you are unstoppable, especially when you know what you are doing. Right here, in my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and be real. I love to use those side-to-side animations because of the space that it gives you from your defender, y'all. If you do not use the side-to-side cheese this year, just know you are sleeping out. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my dribble, fake pass the ball, and I steal green the 3. You better step up with this build, because if you don't, I am just going to continue to drop them bangers on you. And as you can see, I'm dunking on everybody with this build. There is not one build that I have been across that has stopped me yet. And I'm being real with y'all, this build always has something about it that you cannot completely stop, y'all. If you truly know how to use every single skill set in this game when it comes to offense, as far as post scoring, driving, shooting, dribbling, and then on top of that, add elite defense, I do not see how you are going to be stopped with this build. As long as you have the full package and practice and make this build, you are definitely going to be unstoppable. Now, the dribble moves that I am using currently right now are not even pro dribble moves, y'all. These are all normal, and I am still going and straight ISOing. Yes, ISOing defenders. Right here, I break ankles, but 2K wants to go ahead and cheese me out of it. It's okay. Let's go ahead and get into the next gameplay, y'all. So as you can see right here, I'm going to get right to the ISO side to side, and he cannot do anything to check me. Now, let's go ahead and get right back to it. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the behind the back, and I am just going to drop him to the floor. I'm going to go ahead and get right back to it now. As you can see, when it comes to this build, on the inside, you are completely unstoppable. When you add good dribble moves on top of all that, you are going to be even better. As you can see, I finish as he has a lockdown takeover, and I still get the bucket, y'all. Right here, he has his lockdown takeover on. I'm going to go ahead and scoop back, size him up, and hit the green 3 for a game, y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking through, watching this entire banger. I just want y'all to know I'm going to continue to drop these through. But, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to turn on post notices, run up those likes, and tell your family and friends, y'all. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.